It didn't start with crack. Before the 80s had a chance to spiral, the 70s were already quietly bleeding. You want to know when things really got bad? Vietnam. Not the war itself, but what came home after. Picture this. Thousands of young American soldiers shipped off to a jungle half a world away. And in that jungle, heroin, cheap, pure, and everywhere. By the time they came home, many were addicted, not just to the drug, but to the escape. And back in the States, a perfect storm was waiting. Cities were crumbling, jobs were vanishing, whole communities were being abandoned by the government. Into that chaos walked something invisible, but deadly. Heroin, smuggled in by routes no one wanted to talk about. Because here's the twist. Some of those routes, they were protected. And not by gangs, by parts of the government. See, according to declassified documents and ex-agents who couldn't sleep at night, there were whispers that during the war, certain intelligence agencies were turning a blind eye, or worse, actively facilitating heroin trafficking out of Southeast Asia. Why? To fund secret operations, to buy influence, to win a different kind of war. But back home, it was our neighborhoods that paid the price. In Harlem, in Baltimore, in Chicago, entire families were swallowed whole. And suddenly, addiction wasn't treated like a crisis. It was treated like a crime. Police didn't show up with help. They showed up with handcuffs. It wasn't a public health issue. It was a statistic. And for the people who lived through it, they weren't survivors. They were just forgotten. Hey, if you're still here, first of all, thank you. If this story made you feel something, do me a small favor. Hit that like button. It's totally free, takes 1 second, and actually helps get stories like this in front of more people who need to hear them. Here's the part that stings. The same cycle repeated. First with heroin, then crack, and now fentanyl. Each time, the same pattern, a new drug, a vulnerable community, and a system more interested in punishment than prevention. So no, the crack era didn't start in 1984. It was just a new chapter in a story we still haven't finished. And the scariest part? We keep rewriting it.